Hello again. So it's me. Today it's about WaterFox because I mention it so often, and as a Firefox substitute, because since Mozilla FireFox is doing funky stuff with your clicks, I would say it has no more place in anybody's computer, because how dare, how dare these companies? Are they all sick, or what's going on there? However, so what you got to do is skip your Firefox, but before you uninstall it, get WaterFox first. That is just because it will take everything over, even your add-ons from Firefox. But it won't send your clicks and collect your clicks and do all this stuff what Mozilla FireFox nowadays thinks they are entitled for. I have no idea. I have really no idea what's going on in this world. Dang. However, so if you look for WaterFox, so here's WaterFox. This is what shows at home. So I could go wherever. Now you come to the WaterFox website. There you download this, and here it should show you. Oh, yeah, that was the wrong one. Okay, we are going back. Downloads. So it doesn't just work like this, because everybody thinks nowadays you should have Windows, but you should really not have Windows. Where did I find it? Yeah, that's me preparing, right? So, okay, that's what you will have. WaterFox for Linux. There we go. There we go. There it would be this. But hold on, I've seen something here that looked nice, doesn't it? That's the WaterFox project website. I think that's where I got mine from. So WaterFox 5.5 release for Windows, Mac, Linux, Android, roadmap, blah 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 blah. So, and here's important, you can read things, we're not collecting your clicks, we don't do funky stuff, and we know we don't have the right. So here's where I got mine. So you just go, and that works with every Linux version, by the way. You just click on this, compile, then you see it's a tar bz2 file, which, man, genius Dirk, how come you have this already? Here it is. So you click on it, and if you have installed Calculate Linux, and with most distros that should be the case, so you have Xarchiver installed on it, so you just open it up with it. Takes a little moment, and I do that now. So you just click it where you want it, put it there, and you will have a WaterFox folder. You see, here it is, and in this you have a WaterFox bin or just WaterFox script. So what I usually do, I just use that WaterFox thing. Hold on. I say create launcher. So name, in my wisdom, I call this launcher WaterFox. Then command. So I know I usually have my apps folder. Here's an apps folder. Here I've got all kind of stuff. Here's my WaterFox actually, but we don't want to see this. I go to downloads. There's WaterFox. I go there. Here's WaterFox. I don't use the bin. I just use that WaterFox. Then I say open. And working directly, no. Running in a terminal, no. Icon. Oh, that's the thing, you see, I use the audio player at this point in time, but I should have nowadays. In my Nextcloud, I have an icon folder, and I think I downloaded WaterFox. So there it is. I just made it transparent on my own. So here you see, there's a WaterFox, and if you double click on it, it will say launch anyway. I'm not doing it now. So you just say this one time launch anyway, then it works okay. And if you want to have it in a panel, you just move it over here, and then you say here create launcher, and there it is. So you have WaterFox over there. Because the thing is, when you launch WaterFox, it will offer you to import the Firefox file, and the thing with that is, here's here. Man, I sound terrible today, so I'm not really, as I said, I'm kind of in a hurry, but I want to do the video. I will not do a video on Sunday because I will be the whole day on the road. So back to WaterFox. So what it does is, like, here, if you have Thuna open and you want to see the invisible file, Control H, and Mozilla, here, that's Mozilla, right? There's your Firefox stuff, everything what is in. But WaterFox has his own, you can see here, cc.waterfox. So WaterFox gets his own profile and folder, stuff like that. So when you open up WaterFox the first time, it will take everything over from Firefox. I mean, it's asking you. See, that's the beauty of it. It's actually asking for things, not just doing. So it's not a Microsoft product. It's just asking you. So it's not overriding you. So then you say yes, take everything over what you want. Then you uninstall Firefox. Off you go. Nobody needs spyware on his computer, and no company has the right to spy on your computer. Bad enough that government thinks they have the right. I don't think they have either, because we should live in a democracy, right? But I'm not getting political here, however. So that is WaterFox, and I run WaterFox here, as you can see. That's my WaterFox. On my last video with YouTube DL, this guy EZ, he subscribed to my channel, and he mentioned that he put the HP guy or GUI on, and he has some nice videos here too. So that's his channel. His name is EZ, and I think he has some nice videos too. And what I'm going to do is, yes, most of the time I will have Calculate Linux, but I might have to introduce some other distros, and that's just because in my life I figured out, for some reason, not all distros work on all equipment, on all PCs, laptops the same. You can find stuff like, I had an old laptop and I used Linux Mint at this point because I want to give it a shot, and it worked nicely. And then I wanted to put it on my wife's laptop, and she had a Broadcom Wi-Fi card, and that worked terrible because the Wi-Fi card, the Wi-Fi network here, that it just vanished. All these things vanished. So the old Ubuntu 16.04, when it came out, vanishing wireless network stuff happened. And as I said, I'm not anymore a system mechanics. I don't see like putting Porthole on as a graphical package manager. I don't see that as system mechanics. That's just an add-on. You do it one time, it runs, it's good, no more problem. System mechanic is if you have to fix everything by yourself. I mean, wireless, it should just work. And I would even say here, network. That should just work. There should nobody just have to search around here and then add this all on. That should work. And that's why I usually say do not go vanilla. There's no need anymore to go vanilla. There are so many people out and making so nice distros based on Gentoo. I don't know Funtoo. I had Funtoo only vanilla. On Arch, on Debian, like MX 16.1, which is soon MX 17. That's a nice one too. SolidXK is on Debian. Corora is Fedora, so you don't have to work with Fedora all the stuff. You don't have to have GNOME and a ridiculous file manager which can't do anything. So Corora is a nice thing. I will bring all these little distros to your attention. As I said, I use at least 2 independent operating systems. Like I use Calculate Linux, which is based on Gentoo. It's a rolling release. Usually nothing breaks here. It's not like Arch. Oh man. So usually nothing breaks. So it's not like Arch. In Arch, most of the time you have always something to tinker around. If it's your hobby, I think it's fine. I don't want it. I want to use my computer and use my time for different things. Little things, yes, I don't mind, but however. So then usual, I like what I liked is like with Corora. It does not work on my gaming laptop. It cannot be installed. There is no way for me to get it running. Fedora does not want to install, for what reason soever. First, I had a hard drive with a GPT partition and a BIOS boot partition on it. It doesn't want to. Then I changed everything to MS-DOS partition table. Still didn't want it. So it's a no-go. Doesn't work yet. Not a problem, because there are lots of other stuff out. Having all said this, for now, Calculate Linux runs on all my equipment. Where's the downside here on my gaming laptop? As I said, you can't run my NVIDIA graphic card. Yes, you can, and no, you can't, because if you want to do it, it's so much hard work. And no, I have a different. I have, for example, Linux Lite, and it's based on Ubuntu 16.04, and this will install for you the Primus NVIDIA Primus driver, and then you can switch between NVIDIA graphic card and Intel graphic card back and forward if you want to. I just leave it on NVIDIA. Why would I swap? It's not like Bumblebee. Bumblebee, it never worked with that laptop. I mean, as I have the gift of getting the most difficult computer hardware you can ever imagine. So Bumblebee is cooking that laptop in no time. It is broken. If it would have been short, I might just run Bumblebee, because after a day I get a new one. However, so yeah, there's a reason. So you can run different distros. In my opinion, you should have at least 2 different independent distros. So if you have, let's say you have Calculate Linux based on Gentoo, that's totally fine. Should not break, but if it would break, then you just boot into your, let's say, Ubuntu version, whatever, like Linux Mint, Linux Lite, these kind of things. Or if you want to go Debian right away, then you have your MX soon 17 running there. That's totally fine. So it's not very likely that they all break down at the same time. So you will have then the other system to read up, okay, what fix do they have, what happened, how do I fix it, and then you can do it, or maybe the next update will do it, or you have to do it from the terminal. But that's usually on a forum, they let you know. You know, it's the same if you would have trouble with Calculate Linux, you just go to the forum, ask them people for help, explain your situation, and they usually help you. That's not a big deal. Like, I couldn't install Viber, which is a text messenger, stuff like that, and because the repo was down. And they just took care of it, and they told me then afterwards in my post when it was up and running again. So I will show that in another video, how to install it and do that stuff. And I hope you like this video. It was a little bit spontaneous, this video, because I haven't had a script. I wasn't too sure if I can do a video, but I wanted to do a video because I know I'm not doing a video on Sunday. And I would like to have this channel growing and running, and people giving me recommendations, what they would like to see. And I would have to have it usual, informative and interesting for people. Maybe a little bit funny. I don't know. I'm not that funny, actually. Life is so bad. Oh, that was funny. Yeah. No, okay, it wasn't. So yeah, so that's how you do your WaterFox, right? You find the WaterFox website, and as we figured out while I was doing it, go for WaterFoxProject.org. Not the other one I found. The other one just wanted to install WaterFox Windows. Who's using Windows? Who and why would you use Windows? That's the question. For what in the world would you use nowadays Windows? I don't know, masochist? That is possible. They do like pain. However, that's where you get your WaterFox, right? You go on waterfoxproject.org, and then you go to downloads, and there you have Windows, Mac OS, Linux, and Android. So yeah, then you download your Linux version. Then, as I said, quick. Then you just go in your downloads, then you find your WaterFox tar file, open it up. It takes a little moment. Oh, dang, Dirk, what did you do? So here's my WaterFox thing. Then you just, as I said, just move it like this, or say extract whatever, however you want it. That's the easiest way. Just drop it out, put it in a place. I usually have a folder which I call apps, and there I put stuff in. Like here are some app images, like Etcher, Nextcloud app image, and my WaterFox is here. And then I've got different apps here which I would need to install. Here's my TeamSpeak client for TeamSpeak. If I play games like War Thunder or World of Tanks, and you can in Platoon you can TeamSpeak and make things easier, help each other, which is rare nowadays. And then you create your launcher, as I showed that. Then you find your folder wherever you have this. So like here I have it in apps, okay, right? So I just go here, WaterFox, then I use that WaterFox, not even the bin, binary or whatever that means, bin. So I've got this WaterFox, and I say open, yes, and I put my icon on, whatever I want. Like I use this here, done well. And then it looks nice, and in all my wisdom, I would call it, of course, WaterFox, and then I can identify it. And that is again. So I just deleted now my launchers. Ooh. And that's how the cookie crumbles. Now you know how to get WaterFox on. Stay safe, don't give your privacy up. Under no circumstances give your privacy up. Nobody has the right to spy on you. And if Mozilla thinks they should spy on people or do count clicks, whatever they call it nowadays, they all have these word acrobat people around. They twist all the words, like if a Russian plane flies over a foreign country, that's a spy plane, right? If a USA plane is flying over a foreign country, that's a recognition or recon plane. They do the same, but they use different words, right? So, like in Germany, the politician invented, if somebody lied and you called them a liar, well, that was offensive, that cannot be true. You can't say things anymore like a shuffle is a shuffle, that doesn't work. Now they could say, you're telling the untruth. Pardon me, what? When he lies, that's the untruth? Yeah, it is, but it's still a liar, is it not? However, this is it all. We stay political correct here. Just don't give your privacy away. You don't have to. Don't do it. Don't do it. Get WaterFox. That's the beauty here on the Linux community. We have tons of people looking into everything. So if anybody would do anything funky, if there would be any funky distro out, you would know it. And that would be the end of that distro. And whoever is involved would never have a chance again to get involved in any distros. Because the Linux people, we help each other, we watch out for each other. So also have the skills, look for source code for funky stuff and warn us, which are a little bit more dumb, but good users. So that's how we do it. And it works. So do not give your privacy away. You have no reason for that. Don't. Yes, you have nothing to hide, but that does not mean you hand over your key to me and I can walk in your house whenever I want. And I will promise, oh no, your privacy is important to me. I just look, yeah, your privacy is so important that I want to spy on you. What? No way. Don't. Do not let people spy on you. Sorry that I got carried away, but I can't believe how easy people throw their basic rights away. Yeah, the basic human rights, they throw it over the board and then they sign a EULA like from Windows 10, where you tell people, yes, you can do whatever you want with my computer, I surrender everything, have fun. Yeah, don't do it. You don't have to. Don't. Get a nice version from Linux, maybe here like a rolling release, calculate Linux. Is Gentoo made easy, and very reliable, very stable, snappy, fast. And I will later closer in some tools. If you would need them, usually it runs so nice, it has everything, graphical updater, stuff like that. It's running scripts, so you don't have to do all the merge, unmerge and cleaning things. It's all done already by the developers here from Calculate. It's a very nice operating system. Yes, I will call other distros and operating systems nice operating systems too, because they are good too. But as I said, not everything works everywhere the same. So there is a reason sometimes to distro hop and change the system. But that's just because hardware demand, it's just what it is. Okay, and nobody has hard feelings for that. So, you advertise Calculate? Yeah, just because I like it a lot. And it never let me down. And that counts to me. And most of all, it does not spy. Okay, so this was it now. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. And in the comments, let me know what you would like to see, what you would like to hear. Maybe even that you say, Dirk, you're not such a genius as you said you are. You haven't looked into Solid XK. Can you not make a video about Solid XK? So something like that. So yeah, it's always good. I like to try different distros. I just look what is around, right? That's what I usually do. I check Solus, and Solus only GNOME works for me. But I don't know, people like it. As I said, maybe it's my gift of hardware, which causes always some glitches and little funky stuff. So, yeah, that's how I became more or less a distro hopper. I wanted to see. And I got stuck here with Calculate Linux. I like it a lot. I used MX16 a lot on a different laptop. Of course, it's just great too. It's a very, very, very nice done. And most important, you need a good community. Like if you have Arch from scratch, you go to the Arch forum, I have a problem. And then you get 10 good answers. Check the wiki. So you don't have to be a smart pants to be a moderator or whatever in an Arch forum. You just go and write, check the wiki. You don't need to know anything actually. You just write, check the wiki. That makes you look smart. It makes you sound smart, and everybody has a huge respect. Whoa, he knows the wiki. So that's what he do there. In Debian, they are good people too. but they got overrun by the Debian forum trolls, which is an embarrassment, because the Debian developers doing a really good job. They just have, in my opinion, wow, they need to check their forum and who is maintaining it and who is in authority there, because they drive. I'm not the only one. I know so many people who got banned from Debian forum and say, you know what, this is it. You can keep Debian all by yourself. Nobody needs it anymore. Which is a shame. The developers from Debian do not deserve that treatment, which is coming from the Debian forum management. So with Gentoo, I have more fun to experience. They help you actually too. I heard that in Gentoo there's a little bit this like Arch's master race thinking going on. I can't confirm that, as I had no big contact with Funtoo. I say they do help you. That's okay. But the same here. I mean, as I said, I came in on strong on the Calculate forum when I started the first time using it 2 years ago, I think. And there were things going wrong, which I did wrong, however, and they were patient. Well, that is very nice. That's very good, because most times when people come and something goes wrong, they steam and let the steam off. And Calculate people didn't take it wrong. They say, okay, Dirk is let him have this steam off, and then we'll see what we can do with him and help him. And they did, and it worked. So I didn't want to go there. So one day I think I will give my top distros which I could recommend. But my opinion is always, I do not want vanilla anymore. I want to have a ready-made distro which can do everything I wanted to do and looks good. And it has to be reliable, stable, and all this stuff. Bleeding edge doesn't need to be. That Calculate is a rolling release, that's nice. I don't need to have bleeding edge. Who actually really needs? If I'm not a hardware or software developer, I don't think I need bleeding edge. However, so I stop that now, otherwise that video takes forever, guys. Okay, I will make another video. Sorry guys, on Sunday there will be no video, but on Monday I'm on again. And I think if I make it on Monday, it's a busy day again, I will start my German videos too. And as I don't have a script and I'm not saying the same things everywhere, they will be very different. I guess they have the same subject. They might not be funny, or they might be funny, I don't know, whatever. I will try to bring information across, and little helps and little things which I know, which that's why I watch other people's YouTube videos, because there are no little things I don't know. So we're spreading the message, we're spreading our experience, our tips and tricks around, and help each other. And now it's my time to give back to the community. But I don't know how long that video is already running, but this is it now, guys. Sorry, I have to switch it off and subscribe. Write down what you think, what you like, what you would like to see. Any ideas, everything is welcome, okay? Thank you very much, guys. Subscribe. Bye-bye. Oh, while you stop me, see, what I have too is, where are you? I'm on YouTube in a moment, but we have everywhere censorship nowadays, isn't it? And I don't know, you call a shuffle, then all of a sudden you might not have your channel anymore. They just block it out. You said you didn't praise me without asking, so then you get your channel blocked, right? Or the AIs now, the artificial intelligence, yeah, great job. However, so here you see that is the same channel I have. That's called DZ Linux, and my channel is called DZ Me Linux, one word, right? That's the same thing. This one is on VidMe, and this one is on YouTube. So I have this VidMe channel too, and I need, I think, 50 subscribers and stuff like that, and then I have to do some funky stuff to get whatever advanced users, or I can use categories and stuff like that. Here I have a little bit some War Thunder stuff on, and I've got my Linux videos on. And after through that all, I create albums, because I want to separate this stuff a little bit. But I need 50 subscribers, followers and stuff like that in order to be more advanced, that I can do more stuff. YouTube is more generous. Here I've got limitations with upload. I think 3 GB until I got these 50 subscribers. And so if you subscribed here, which is great, you could subscribe here too. And then it doesn't really matter on which, I mean, I monitor in the moment far more the YouTube channel, because there's more business, there are more people running. By the way, business, this will be not monetary. I will not switch on advertisement, because then you see Josh forever. Every Linux video you watch, it's Josh, and he tries to persuade you to go in his Linux school. I cannot watch so many Josh in how I watch YouTube videos, you know. So that's the reason why I will not switch on this advertisement stuff. I think if you hear me, that's hard enough. If you're patient enough to watch to the end, there's most times somewhere something useful still coming. Even if it's just my finger telling you, do not give your privacy away, right? Do not do that. And yeah, but just in case, it's always good having a second channel here like this. And it's the same stuff, the same videos, so it's not that you miss anything out, but it might be good to be on this side too, to subscribe. Because if that channel would be down for what reason so ever, you don't know anymore nowadays, you know, then you still get me here. And yeah, please subscribe, give me some ideas in the comments and let me know. Patience with me, I'm learning while I'm going. I don't have a script, I just do this all out of my head, or yeah, it never stops talking, that guy. And so let me know in the comments what you would like to see, some ideas. Constructive critic would be nice. All these little things, right? So let me know. Okay guys, that is it now. Now I have to really finish off here. So I just wanted to mention I've got the same thing running here on GitMe. I don't think I would switch monetary stuff on either. If it ever comes to the point, I might put on something like PayPal me or what else, whatever there exists, I would put that on. But I wouldn't bother people every video. Oh, pay. No, don't pay. If you want to, if you don't, you don't. And I have nothing on yet, and I don't want to in the moment. I'm fine as is. I just like to help people because they help me, and it's my time to give back to the community. Okie dokie guys, I'm sorry it takes that long. Let me have a look. I don't dare to look how long this is already. Can I see it? No. Okay, we will see when I switch it off, guys. Now. Okay, have a nice Sunday. God bless you all, and I hope to see you soon. On Monday again comes a new video, maybe two. Okay, okay. Have fun, guys. Stay safe. Do not give your privacy away. No. Okay. See you soon, guys. Hopefully. Bye-bye. Duran, stop recording.